June 6, 1944. Before the sun could rise over the coast of Normandy, thousands of American soldiers were already awake, waiting in silence. The ocean was rough, the sky was dark, and every man on those boats knew one thing: many of them would not make it back. This was D-Day, the largest amphibious invasion in history. Over 150,000 Allied troops were about to storm the beaches of Nazi-occupied France. But for the men heading toward Omaha Beach, it felt less like a mission and more like a death sentence. As the landing crafts moved closer to shore, the sound of machine gun fire cut through the wind. German forces were waiting, hidden in bunkers, positioned on cliffs, watching every movement. When the first ramps dropped, chaos erupted instantly. Soldiers were hit before they could even step into the water. Others jumped into the ocean, weighed down by heavy gear, struggling to stay afloat. Within minutes, the tide turned red. There was no cover, no clear path forward, just bullets, explosions, and the instinct to survive. Many froze. Some tried to retreat, but others, against all odds, kept moving forward, crawling through the sand, dragging wounded comrades, pushing past fear, step by step. Among them were soldiers who had never seen combat before that morning. Ordinary men, thrown into an extraordinary moment. And somehow, in the middle of that chaos, small groups began to organize. Officers were gone. Units were scattered. So leadership fell to whoever was still standing. They moved inland, slowly, taking out machine gun nests, one by one. Every inch of ground came at a cost. Hours passed. The beach was still under fire, but something had changed. The soldiers were no longer just surviving. They were advancing. By the end of the day, against all expectations, American forces secured a foothold on Omaha Beach. It wasn't clean. It wasn't easy. And it certainly wasn't without sacrifice. Thousands were wounded. Many never made it off that shore. But their actions changed the course of the war. D-Day marked the beginning of the end for Nazi control in Western Europe. What started as a near impossible assault became one of the most decisive turning points in history, and it all came down to ordinary soldiers who refused to stop moving forward, even when everything around them told them to stop. Because on that day, survival wasn't enough. They had a mission to finish,